Owning a home is the American dream. I love my job because I get to help people buy, sell, and improve that American dream. Follow me this week as we explore exciting new trends in Utah's real estate. So Jason, we're out here in Terrace Hills, and this has been really popular for you guys, right?
It has been one of our best-selling communities. Actually, we've sold out of our phase one in both our single family and townhome. We build both styles here. So we have kind of the first time move-up buyer in the townhome range. They start in the low 230s and go to about 250. And then we have single-family homes ranging from about 290 to about 350. So it's been a great community for us. It's really exciting about the progress that we've got coming on right now. We're in the development of the second phase, and so right now we're releasing home sites on both single family and townhomes. So we're trying to get the word out that we're ready and back open for sale.
Now this location has been really booming. A lot been going in. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so it's kind of the new area in West Jordan. They've got the new Safeway down just down the block from us. A lot of new home builders are coming out to the area. You're just off of Mountain View Corridor, 7800 South and Mountain View Corridor. So it's really close and convenient to get on and get back into town. And so it's been kind of the hot spot for everyone to come out to West Jordan.
Because it's still affordable, right?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you can't really find housing under 300 anymore, or townhomes into the 230s. So it's a great place to come and be affordable and enjoy your family.
And you got a range of products out here. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so we do 3 sets of townhomes, a traditional with the front load garage and then a little bit of a backyard area. And then I've got a 3-story townhome that has a big balcony that overlooks with great views. And then your traditional alley load product on the townhomes. And then our single family, we actually have award-winning plans. We won last year's Parade of Home for the best house. Yeah, so we're standing in it today. And so it's been really successful for us. And we try to do a little bit different on the inside architecture, a little bit of living and indoor-outdoor living. So trying to give it all.
So price range, let's talk numbers. What are we looking at here?
Yeah, so single family wise, you're going to be in the low 300s, and townhomes are going to be in the low 230s.
That's great.
Yeah.
And so you're going to be doing a promotion out here. What is that?
Yeah, so right now if they use our preferred lender, we're going to give $3,000 in design center options. So it allows them to kind of come in and maybe get granite countertops or upgrade their cabinets or appliances and those type of things for being the first ones in phase 2.
That's great. So if somebody wanted to find more information, how would they go about doing that?
So they go online to homeshomes.com, look under Terrace Hills, they're single family or multifamily, and they'd be able to select there and come right to our model. It has our address and our phone number there.
So Clay, for this one, we're going to be headed down to Clinton, Utah. Of course, you know where that's at, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Right next to Syracuse, which is right over by the Air Force Base, is just a little bit west of there. A beautiful area, and take a look at this location, right?
I love that tree. And but I had a neighbor with one of those growing up, and I've always loved that style of tree and just that aerial shot there.
Yeah, and they've got 2 of them. Look at that.
Yeah,
and then
they do.
And look at all the mature trees on this property. And then it backs to open space, which is super desirable, right?
I love that. Yeah.
Yeah, so headed up to the front of this house, one of the things that really stands out about this one is the price. And this is rare right now, is to try and find a price and an entry-level home that's a single-family residence. So they're at about $235,000, which breaks down to $117 a square foot. And this is really hard to find in a good location. This one's next to all the walking paths, the parks, all the shopping, schools. It's really great location, but it's really hard to find houses that are hitting that price point, and that's what we find here.
Well, I was totally surprised when you actually told me about the price point, because to get this type of house for that price, it's difficult these days. You're looking at condo townhome, but to have the privacy and seclusion of a single family residence.
That's right.
And in that price point, very, very affordable.
And so usually in this price point, you're going to decide between a condo, a townhouse, or a single family residence. And on the condo, you might get a little, or townhouse, you might get a little bit fancier, you know, kind of thing. You know, there might be newer colors or whatever that is. But a single family residence always appreciates a whole lot better, and it's a really great investment.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so let's talk about financing on this type of property. What's that look like?
Well, you have really every type of finance option available because of the price point on this. And you can get into a home like this with literally zero down on a Utah housing loan with the FHA backbone and that second mortgage that's provided by Utah Housing. So literally you can get little to no money down and get this, and interest rates are at all-time lows. You know that.
Oh, of course.
I mean, they've just been sitting there, so your price point and payment on this would be very, very good, in most cases better than rent, to rent this type of a property. Yeah.
And that's what we're looking at, and that's why we're finding so many people are trying to gobble up these houses, because instead of renting, you get the appreciation, you get the single family, you get it all.
You
It doesn't
do.
cost much money.
Amsco Windows was founded in Utah over 65 years ago. Our 535,000 square foot facility is one of the largest vinyl window plants in the country. We provide more windows in the state of Utah than all other manufacturers combined, and with Amsco, your design potential is limitless. At Amsco, we understand that quality, service, on-time delivery, and pleasing the customer are vital to our success. Amsco Windows, make your home a masterpiece.
So Clay, we know the Traverse Mountain area real well, right?
Yes, I love that area.
And so maybe some of the viewers here don't understand, but Traverse Mountain is become very, very, very popular over the last few years for the tech industry, moving into northern Utah County.
Well, the commercial buildings are going up. I cannot believe every time I drive that a lot how much more new technology companies are going into there nonstop.
That's right. It's almost turning into like another downtown. And the reason why all the tech industry is coming in, because there's a lot of educated workforce that don't make a ton of money. They kind of like that, right?
Yep.
They get tax breaks, and so you can get, and so where there are jobs and there is a need for real estate, and Traverse Mountain kind of fits perfectly into there. It's got great views over the valley and over the mountains, as well as the lake down there. And so a lot of demand for real estate there, and that's what we're looking at. That's Traverse Mountain, right?
Yeah, I really love that. And like you say, with all the employment coming into there, that's always going to be great for your real estate values. You always know you're going to have a terrific investment on something like that.
That's right.
And this property is fantastic.
Right?
It
Look
is.
at this. Real nice countertops. Look at those flooring, just beautiful. Solid surface countertops, just what you need, right?
It is, and they've kind of pulled it all together really nicely with the color scheme that they have there as well.
Yeah. Now Traverse Mountain, of course, is known. They've also got the mall there, right?
They do. They
And a
yeah.
bunch of restaurants have come in that way.
Well, they
too.
have Cabela's right there. For an outdoors person like me, I love that.
Yeah.
How close you are in proximity to all the shopping and the Cabela's and restaurants and business right there.
Yeah, so this is a great investment. So you're looking at $121 a square foot is just hit the market. Real nice colors, real classy. this one, this is the type of property, it might be a stretch for a first-time home buyer. It might be, a second home buyer, but this one, because of its location, this is a property you could own, and even as you move on to maybe your second or third or fifth house, whatever that is, you could keep this one as an investment property.
You could. This is really a great executive home, and like I say, a little bit of a stretch for that first-time home buyer, but with the price point on this, it's a great price point, and you have a lot of finance options that are available for this property in its location.
So let's talk about that. What would that look like on a
So
property
really
like
on the conventional loans, you can do that. You can do that for a really small down payment. The other great thing about conventional loans is they've made it so that little bit of a down payment, 100% of that can be gifted now as well, which really makes it so they can get into a property like this with little or no money out of pocket. Most people in this price range, honestly, Jay, are going to have a little bit of something, but rates are really low right now. Mortgage insurance is really low, so you're able to get into this for a great payment, buy a much more house with a payment right now because of this.
And so with this one, you get a great investment location. You get all the jobs. You get the schooling, which is, of course, all these schools are brand new out there, which is great. This is in one of the hottest areas. Northern Utah County is turning into kind of another bit of a downtown where all the jobs are. Because you always look at, in real estate, you always look at where the high rises are, where things are going up in the air, and that's where the land becomes valuable, and that's where you see all the appreciation, and that's what you're seeing right down at Traverse Mountain with all the malls going in, all the restaurants, and so this is a great place to buy real estate.
It is.
Okay, Clay, so it's basically spring right now, and so I think it's time to start looking at some vacation properties, right?
Yeah, and it's hit us quick. But
It's a nice early spring, which is beautiful, and so this is right on Charleston Boulevard, right there in Heber, and it's right there by Deer Creek Reservoir.
That's such a great little mountain city right there. You're nestled down, you see the backside of Timpanogos, mountain views all around, you have the lake right there, and look how well laid out that is. That home is on that lot.
You're on an acre's worth of land, nice quiet little community. And take a look at that view. This is in the location of those is ideal. You're right there by the lake. You're literally walking distance of the lake. You've also got some really nice trout fishing right around there, right by the Provo River. That's Blue Ribbon. You've also got world-class golf right there in Soldier Hollow, right?
That's right, yeah.
And then you're not far from the ski resorts as well.
Yeah, you're right. Sundance is literally 15 to 20 minutes away from you right there. And that's a great lake for jet skiing, boating. You just have a lot of options in that area.
So take a look at this. Now you notice on the inside, they've gone with what they call a pier and beam style. And so they've done those big timbers, and that supports a big top roof there. So they can have a big vaulted ceiling.
And that gives it a really expansive feel, and it also gives it that nice rustic touch, which is perfect for that mountain valley area that it's in.
Yeah, staying great on everything, you should notice. Just beautiful work here. And this is perfect for like a family gathering, you want to have your family. This could be a first home, but most likely it's going to be a second home, a vacation home.
Yeah.
And one of the cool things about this type of property, because where it's located and how big it is, we're talking 5 bedrooms here, almost 6,000 square feet. You could set this up on an Airbnb and turn it into a rental.
You sure could. I have 2 friends that do that in similar type locations. And they just book out the weekends that they want to be there, and then they rent it out the rest of the time, and it really covers the majority of the mortgage.
Yeah,
and
so
yet they have this
I have
great
friends
place.
that make money on theirs.
Yeah.
They make money. The property turns into an income-making property. And it's been really revolutionary the way they set that up, because instead of just going to a hotel all the time, you can go to these and rent out a house.
Oh,
Why
it's
not?
so much better when you have a family, or like I say, a family vacation or something. The thing I loved about this one was that wraparound porch on this gives you views of all the mountains and all the surrounding, the lake and everything on this property. Perfect, like you say, family reunion type location.
Yeah. Notice those door casings right there. These are what they call they don't have casings on them. It's really expensive to build this way, but it gives a really nice polished look. Of course, it's staying great everywhere. They've done nice amenities throughout the house.
It does give it a very clean look, and I love how they've really, I noticed that along the balcony up there as well, but these windows that they have letting a lot of natural light in up high to light up the entire room on each of these rooms, if you look at that.
Look at that roof there.
Yeah.
It's all stained grade roof, which is beautiful. Again, it's a big expansive space. You don't have walls supporting the center of it, because the way they built a very expensive style of build on this home.
Yeah.
down in the basement about 90% finished out. You can still, they went with the beam style and stain grade, which is perfect for like that rustic style, right?
Yeah, very open. It spans that entire room, and there's a lot of opportunity again for a big gathering down there if you wanted to have that in that room.
Yeah, and so the type of construction that they did in this home, they didn't spare any expense. They put a lot of money into this.
Yeah, and you know, like you can see there's the nice amenities in the bathroom. You have the double sinks there, great tile work as well. I love this in-deck pool that they put on the back end as well.
Yeah, a little hot tub.
Hot tub, excuse me.
No, you're fine. And plenty of parking, so if you got an RV or something. And so that's what you're looking at out in the Heber Valley for $834,900.
Look at that mountain shot, amazing.
A Better Clean, based in Salt Lake City. Fast, free, in-home quotes done by experienced professionals with uncompromised quality. We take pride in the service we provide. We have products safe and eco-friendly. We exceed every expectation, so give us a call today.
Want to sell your house faster and for more money? Jay uses the same camera crew from the TV show to add a full motion video tour to your home. The key to selling real estate is making your home look exceptional and getting it in front of as many potential buyers as possible.
And the best part is it doesn't cost anything more than working with a regular realtor. And everybody that buys or sells with me gets to use Helping Hands Moving Company for free. So to see these beautiful homes, be sure to tune in Real Estate Essentials every Sunday afternoon at 4:30, only on ABC4 Utah.
We were looking for a new home. Some were too big, some were too small, some were just wrong. Then, wow, we were in our dream home.
Then the hard part started. All this paperwork.
Luckily, we had Steve, a loan officer from Castle and Cook Mortgage, on our side. Even though he's done this 1,000 times, he knew we hadn't. He took care of everything, and fast, so we could focus on the things that really matter, like enjoying our new home. Castle and Cook Mortgage, the key to your castle.
So Clay, for this one, this is a spectacular home, absolutely beautiful, and it's in the beautiful city of Mountain Green.
Yeah, that's a pretty place.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know where it is, but if you go to like where Hill Air Force Base is and then go out east and just head out east, it's just a little bit ways out there. But the cool thing about it, the views out there are just absolutely majestic, right?
Yeah, and it's almost like this kind of secret that's out there, really.
That's right.
Yeah.
And they've done these beautiful subdivisions, as you can see, just these beautiful homes out there. And you know, it's not that far out there. It's only about a 10-minute drive to get to the grocery store and everything. But when you're out there, I mean, it's all hiking and biking and just enjoying the beautiful weather. It's right by all the different ski resorts. It's beautiful. And this one, I mean, they finished this out like a parade home. It is absolutely spectacular.
Yeah, the curb appeal when you just pull up to that and you're looking at that view is amazing.
Yeah, and I love to sell beautiful homes, and when I went into this home, I was just it was like dreamy. I mean, this looks just like this is just like a parade of homes. They built one right here. Right?
You know, every time I do this with you, Jay, and I look at your homes, you have some spectacular homes, and this just falls right into that, but it's really unique in its location, and you can see just some neat architectural and planning that they did here on this particular home.
Yeah, the way they put all those windows and they got that big wraparound deck off the front there, and this kitchen, dreamy, right?
It is. And then the colors, that is so modern with what's really, really in, and it gives it a really clean, fresh look.
Yeah, the whites and the grays and that wood floor, and it's just so warm and light and inviting, and their decorations and everything, they just did. So what we're looking at on this one is about 5,100 square feet and just a ton of bedrooms and baths.
That's a good size home, and everybody kind of has their own space in that type of environment, and you can see that they've really done a good job making this family friendly, where it opens up into the family, or the living room I should say, and the family room. Done a good job.
Outside they've got a basketball court with lights on it, and they've really decked it out, where a lot of the other houses in the area, they really haven't put it in. You're going to tell all the detail work that they've done to this house. Just beautiful woodworking and all details. I mean, beautiful. They've got radiant heating.
Yeah.
You know, so the floor is heated from, you know, the room heats from the floor, which is great.
You know, we did that on our last house, and I didn't think it was that big of a deal, honestly, and then we got it, and it is so nice to have in those winter months.
Yeah, head it into the master bath. Take a look at this.
Oh yeah. Yeah, again, you get that really clean look that they have with the whites and the grays, like I said, the lighter colors, and it just gives it a real fresh appearance, and it attracts a lot of light. It makes it kind of a cheery place, as my wife would say, to be in.
A cheery place?
Yes, a cheery place, yes.
Okay, so there is about $637,000. And so what type of loans would be popular for this sort of thing?
You know, really what we're looking at here is kind of the jumbo finance end of it, but we have some new options that are available out there where somebody can literally do just a 10% down and no mortgage insurance.
Really?
Which is a great way to go. The other option, of course, is to do just the $417,000, take it right up to that jumbo, and then do a small second mortgage for the difference on that. And again, you're just looking at about 10% down in either one of those cases.
That's awesome.
It is.
Yeah, it's become very affordable to own these luxury homes again, huh?
Much more so. And what we've seen is kind of a compression on the pricing there. You don't have quite the spread you used to between jumbo and conventional financing. So really these jumbo, what they call jumbo homes over 417, have become much more in line as far as from an interest rate perspective with the rest of the conventional market out there.
Yeah, and that's why they're selling so well, right?
It
and
is.
take a look at that view. I mean, if you can get a great deal on a loan, you can have a beautiful house like this. This is your view as you're sitting out this right from the kitchen right here. Spectacular, right?
Yes, yeah.
So Brian, a special treat here. We're going to go look at the Big Willow Estates. Now tell me about this property.
So this property is truly magnificent. It sits high up on the mountainside at about 114th South, very close to Draper, very close to Sandy, literally 10 minutes down from the property, and you have all the amenities you could possibly want. A private road leading up to the property. The private road stops at your own pond. I have had koi in the pond. There's currently a mallard duck family that lives in that pond. Just a magnificent waterfall as you come up to the buildable area of your new home.
Okay, so basically this is a lot ready for somebody to build a house on, right?
It is, absolutely. It's just under 3.5 acres. There's one buildable pad, a very large buildable pad. This is a bridge that leads over to the buildable site, which is here. We are facing east, looking up the Big Willow Canyon. It is
and there's no neighbors around, right?
No, absolutely none. It's backed by National Forest, which makes it very unique because there's only 5-foot offsets on property lines against federal land. So absolutely no neighbors.
Okay, great. So if somebody was going to build a house up here, have all the tests been done? What are they going to need?
Absolutely. All the utilities are in with except the gas, the water, the electricity, phone and cable. Sewer, you would need to put a septic system up there, but all those tests have been done and approved. The water, the best water you will ever drink in the world. The culinary tests have been done for it. Once again, unobstructed views of the valley from point to point. Spectacular, truly.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about the area and what we're dealing in here.
This is a private path that leads up to another waterfall that's on the property.
So you can hear the water?
You can hear the water during the spring runoff in about June, July, and August. Just an amazing waterfall on the property.
But it goes year round, right?
It does go year round.
And
yes.
the water rights included?
The water rights are secured. They're included. They're very unique. They're surface and underground water rights.
And it's got that
And
magnificent
here's your view looking east.
Yeah.
It's truly one of a kind. And I've told people in the past, you are truly the king of the mountain at this point. You are one of the highest lots, once again, just national forest.
Protecting your home means protecting your single largest financial investment. That's why when you buy a home, you buy owner's title insurance to protect your home ownership. Purchasing owner's title insurance will ensure your home ownership rights are protected against unexpected claims such as liens, a forged deed, encroachments, and other situations covered by the policy. For a one-time fee paid at closing, coverage lasts for as long as you own your home. Who can you count on for that protection? Since 1953, North American Title has built a strong reputation for personal service and financial strength. Our associates work with you, your lender, and your real estate agent to make sure you close on schedule. And we issue the title insurance that'll be there to protect your home ownership through the years. Call North American Title at 801-566-3066 or go to www.nat.com/Utah Protect to learn how to order owner's title insurance for your new home.